Oh, hey. Me again. I'm finally am done procrastinating on my wife's Jeep that we've had for like 2 years now, and I've done nothing to but make it not run. It has a bad spot in the flywheel. I was like, well, if I'm going to be doing that much work to it, I might as well throw a V8 in it. This got a 232 straight six. This is a 77 model. And, two-wheel drive, automatic. It's got a 727 in it. And I'm probably going to pull that out too. I know the bands need adjusted. Something fierce because, it does some really wonky things. It's just me and my birds today. No kids here besides the little baby. Well, if I can fix my... There. Nope. There we go. Yeah, don't mind the birds. Well, we'll be in my office here in a second, but I wanted to give you a quick overlook of what I got going on. By the way, update on the John Deere 400. It runs flawless with a new carburetor on it. Hydraulics work, brakes work, everything works. Besides that one pesky flat tire. But I'm looking for a rim and tire. They're pretty hard to come by, I guess. But I'll probably find one that somebody's parting out, then I'll buy one. Either way, here is the male Jeep. Here's my chicken. This one's mean. He likes to bite me. Or, I'm sorry, she likes to bite me. Because I need to go and get chicken food. But I kind of forgot on my way home from work. But, yeah, it's just a 77 DJ5. Straight six. Now, I got this disco because I stole this from my white Chevy. But the rats got into it at one point. Also, I found this right before I started. But that's pretty easy. I'll fix all that up. I'll fix a lot of the wiring on this thing. Like I said, it did run. It runs good. Well, shoot. If I could even... There we go. Interior's not too bad. The worst part is like up under here, where the rats live. And this drip edge here, it's full of Bondo. Yeah, even this right here. I mean, the roof's in pretty bad shape. But I'm working on it now, slowly but surely. It's an old mail truck, so it's a right-hand drive. That's what my wife does. She works for the post office. The only thing I've done to it is I put in a speedometer 2 years ago because it didn't work. But now, I guess now's my time. I'm gonna get started on it. See, even like this is full of JB Weld. Solid repair. Hey, be nice. They're following me because they are hungry. So what I have here is this is a 78. It came out of a 77 CJ5. Don't need that. And I figured it was super cheap. Might as well at least make the Jeep a little bit different, because all those Jeeps came, from the male side. They were all straight six, or later years they had a 4-cylinder. I think they were Audi, but nevertheless, all I'm gonna do is I need to tear this down to see, one, is it really worth it, and have I just wasted a year of trying to get this, on a stand and getting it ready. But am I going to just junk this, or should I just get to the 232 that's in there and maybe do something fun, turbo or something like that, which she would just love, by the way. No, she wouldn't. She would hate it. But I would think it'd be funny. This had a Duraspark in it, so I'm going to end up just going all the distributor. I can't remember if the distributors with the DurSpark, if you could get a Pertronic setup for it, if I can, that'll be awesome. But other than that, this has a 2-barrel on it, and it would be perfectly fine in a very light Jeep with a 2-barrel. But if I can come across a used 4-barrel intake, that would be, I mean, the stuff. Because even to run EFI on it would be super easy, stupid easy. I actually have an EFI kit for my 86 C10. That's going to be my drag truck. That's one I've been buying parts and planning for months now. I've got tires for it, and like I said, the EFI, turbo, all this fun stuff. And I'm no racer. Like, this is my first attempt at building a race truck. So, bear with me there. Trust me, I'm still learning as I go. But I guess we'll just go ahead and I'm going to get a pan under this, and I'm going to go ahead and start getting it torn down. So I guess we'll... I'm not going to drain the oil yet. That seems like a lot of unnecessary mess that I want to make in my shed right now. So let's get after it. Obviously, everything I use is power tools because I don't have time with kids and family and life and everything else to be dealing with hand tools. I mean, I will. That's, sometimes. Also, I can probably just pull this thermostat housing off. Yeah. Man, like a spider web in here. Wires and hoses. Ugh. Oh, shoot. Actually, I'm going to try and get this carburetor off first. Didn't even break it. Well. Gimme. That's going to be a fun one to get. I mean, I'm not going to reuse this carburetor anyways. I don't think. Not unless, I don't know, if I find a really good rebuild kit or something like that. I would love to run EFI on it because it would run good. Well, I mean, it's going to run good regardless, but ooh, oh boy. Super rusty. Why they ran a 86 spacers in this thing, and the gasket is actually kind of still good. Well, there's probably going to be rust in the cylinders, just because how much is in the intake. This did sit outside for a long time before I got it, but I guess just over the years, everything was covered up, but it creeps in, I guess, and who knows, how long it had actually been sitting outside. I'll show you. Oh yeah. I mean, it could be worse, but I want to go ahead and get that intake off and see what it really looks like. Get this off. Ooh. Fuel line, where do you go? Oh, to the broken fuel pump. Okay, gotcha. And grab. Well. Whew. I got it. For the distributor. Oh, well, that came out pretty easy. I think this has the same 1843657 so same as a GM. If the lining's not the best in here, I haven't ran power out to the shed yet, so I'm just running off an extension cord and Christmas lights and work lights, and I need one more work light on the other side of where I am. I think it'll be. Ooh, man, that hose is crusty. I can get it to turn. Oh yeah, nice and crusty. I'm trying to catch a good bit of this dirt with less sweeping. Oh yeah, oh shit. As I dump it on the floor, but a lot of rust in the all the rust in the water neck, so looks like I'll add that to my list that I'm gonna make later. Hoses and water necks already. Trying to be as organized as possible. Then we end up pulling the heads off of it. If I pull the intake off and it's not, you know, that bad, then I'll pull the heads off. I'm gonna try and rebuild the heads with new valve seals. I doubt I'll lap the valves or anything like that. I have the compound and the tool to do it. I've done it, but I don't know. We'll see if we get to that point. That one's going to be an issue for sure. These don't look that bad though on this side. Because I'd like to find an aluminum. If I stick with a 2-barrel, I want to at least find an aluminum 2-barrel, if that's even a thing. Second, well, I guess I need a screwdriver back. Go ahead and get this hose off. I'm surprised these old school hose clamps turn. Now, when I had bought that Jeep for this, oh gosh, the guy I got it from, really cool dude out in Ocala, he said that he had owned the Jeep since like 2005 and it had just been sitting there. But the whole body of the Jeep was rotted and it was just in complete disarray. Like, there was no transmission in it. It was a manual truck. I'm gonna need my really good wrenches for these, especially that one. Man, that thing. Am I gonna torch it? No, because I'm in a wood floor shed and I don't want to set it on fire. If it gets that bad, we'll see. I don't know if I can fit a socket on it or not. Oh yeah. Ew. Hopefully that's not water. It's got goo all over it. If you can see that. I don't know what. It's oil. It's kind of weird. Okay. Well, I guess I'll use my air cleaner as a vault bucket for now. Oh, like that one. Yep, that one I'm gonna need. I don't know how my angles are doing in my video. That one didn't have a washer on it, but this one did. This one don't have that goop on it. Ow, don't use your hand that way. But it came loose. I might just end up buying new hardware. Well, I guess I'll just do this the old-fashioned way. I could have grabbed some penetrating Earl too. There it goes. I did get some brake clean I could have sprayed everything off with, but that's expensive. I don't like my brake clean bill. That one don't look too bad. You can see that. That don't look too bad. These are the ones in question. Other side is, I would have to say, look pretty good. I mean, and I know I'm not going in reverse order, but it's a cast iron intake. I'd be hard pressed to say, yeah, you're gonna bend this baby. I bet this intake weighs probably 35 pounds. Easy. I was kind of hoping it would have some clear AMC marks on it, not hanging up on the wall. Just because I'm weird that way, I guess. Let's see if I can sneak this one out. Probably not. That water neck in the way. Well. On now. I think after working today at my normal job, and today my hands about had it. Look how clean and pretty that bolt is. Nice. Stick that back where you go. It still has the Durasport type of coil on it. It's got the push connector style, but not by one. No, that one was in there. Well, it actually had Loctite. That one had Loctite on it or sealant. Smells like Loctite. We'll go to this side. Get some of these out. I want to kind of start up here first. Before I did anything drastic, I wanted to see exactly where we're going to be heading with this. Can I sneak you in here? Yes, no, maybe so. No, I could just pull off the little... I know what this is. EGR, some type of diaphragm. I don't know, but if you know, let me know. Oh well, it's loose. Hold that. So this is I bought this Vevor engine stand the same time I bought my crane in my other video I have up. And I don't know if it says it's like a 1,300 pound crane, or I'm sorry, a stand, but it's like super, like not very stable. I mean, that might be EGR. Gimme. Got it. I guess because it was a small Gara, that would make a lot of sense. Cool, get over here. See that one. Nice. Well, I thought it was gonna be slick. I mean, a few of these intake bolts are really tight. The rest of them, not so much. I am able to sneak some of these out with this. Well, kind of. Yes. I know everybody asks this on their YouTube all the time, but if you could like and subscribe, that'd be awesome. Because at some point in my YouTube career, if I could actually start making a little bit of, you know, something that I could do more cool videos on, I don't know, not a 304, but like a better engine. I don't know what's cooler than a 304 though. I don't know, that's kind of my dream, is where I can get just big enough to where, you know, I can do cool projects and cool, that needs to come out of there. For you guys doing some really cool stuff. I know some people are cringing me using impacts on this stuff, but it's okay. It'll be fine. Check and keep these. I wonder what these are for. They are for things and stuff. Bolt pilot goes. Now, realistically, should it come up? Maybe. I'm gonna get this hose off. Should have brought a pair of. You know what? I'll be that guy. I'm gonna cut this hose up, this super hard hose off. It's like jelly. Just like you guys, I still work a everyday job, kids, wife, family. Oh, nothing in that one. So I try and get videos out as quick as I can. Obviously, I'm still new at this, but it's definitely difficult. That's not a good spot to try and. Man, should have grabbed me mallet. You know, curse the cowardly dog. Never mind. I bet this thing is gonna fight me coming off of there. Yeah. Get this. Ugh. Yeah, that sucker is heavy. There we go. I got it. Oh yeah, nice. Hold on. Yep. All right, put this. I got it. Don't worry. Thanks for your help. I lied. That intake is super duperly heavy. I mean, it don't look the best. That valve's got water on it. I don't know if you can see those or not. There's still water in it. That's hilarious. Well, it's full of water. That's great. Yeah. Oh boy. This one's full of water. Oh yeah. They definitely they hated to change the oil in this thing. They said, me? I ain't changed the oil in nothing I own. I mean, I changed the oil, but oof. I mean, I've had worse, but I was kind of hoping for better. I'll get you in here where you can see. Yeah. See down some of these holes, they all got moisture down in them. A little bit of trash. That one's got some. Here's the one. Come around here. That's the one that's got water in it. Splish splash, taking a bath. I might try and rotate the engine over. Try and pull the spark plug out and try and push some of that out. I mean, the cam is, you know, she's around and it's got, yeah. That cam ain't had oil on it in 50 years. It's like old flat tappet cam. Alright, I'm gonna try and get that water out of that cylinder. But we're making progress. So, yay. Well, let's see how bad this is gonna be. I think it should be this one. Get this tray out of here. Great. guess I'll just leave that in there. Balance it. All right, then. Hold on. I mean, all right. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That's pretty bad. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I know it's got a few stuck lifters. I'll go ahead and give them a spray too. Ain't gonna hurt. This is just more of a time-consuming part than anything. I don't want to break off that bolt. So you can see them start to move as the whole engine moves. Chunk of something didn't come out, but this is when you need the starter. First off, I'm not breathing hard. You're breathing hard. I got it though. It took me 4 days. No, like 20 minutes. Just to make sure. I just kind of tapped on these with a ratchet, and you can hear the. Let's see if I can sling my socket off. But if it sounds hollow, it's free. But if it goes thud, you know, it's not. I mean, the audio might not pick it up good enough. But it spins over 360, so that's good. I'm glad. Definitely very crunchy. So yeah, I guess we'll just continue on. Guess I'll get the water pump off because I know that's going to have to be replaced. Yeah, I actually don't have to pull that off to pull the heads off on these. So I'll go ahead and start getting these off. I know this is my problem child. This one right here. No, this one right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and you can actually see all the rust come out of that thing. It's so good for the cylinders. But I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling these off. That way we can start not impacting the head bolts off. Right? Right. Sweet. Let's go. Oh yeah. I'm not entirely sure, to be completely honest, if these have actual adjustments. They might. I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, yeah. Nope, it looks like they just bottom out. So, I mean, that'll be good for... These look pretty good. Even had oil on them. So I'm going to attempt to keep these all separated. Bolts, I don't care about. They can go away somewhere. Well, I might as well just keep them in here anyways. I've just got them sitting down here in the valve cover, kind of placed each way. And I'm glad that I did get it spinning over. I am going to put push rods in it if we get that far, because they're pretty, you know, not that great. They're pretty rusted. Sure, I'm going to have to knock each lifter out. Yeah, there. Trying to keep these as... Oh, that one moves. Nice. That one? Nah. She ain't gonna move. But yeah, they're all... like there's no paint left on the bottom end of them. Heaven forbid one was keeping me on there. And they look pretty good. It's funny, after I started spraying all this down and turning the engine over, the cam cleaned up pretty good. Am I going to trust it? Probably not. But I know anything you buy for an ANC is so expensive, it's ridiculous. All I'm doing is I'm looking at the surface. That's a bad representation because my thumb's so nasty. But just looking at down here where the push rods go, see if that hole is oblong, then you can tell there's been excess wear. So these are getting real thin. The rocker arm's getting real thin down here. But they actually all look, I mean, so far they all look pretty good. And eventually, just like this one, see like that? These have been starved of oil. I don't know if you can even hear it. Yeah, these rocker. Oh yeah. So I know it's definitely had metal through it. I mean, that could have been why it was parked. I don't know. Or if it was parked for the transmission, because when I bought it, it didn't have a transmission. But yeah, these are all going to get replaced, so that's just kind of adding to the bill. Like I said, I'm just like you. I work a 9 to 5. I got kids and parents and everything else. So I'm trying my best to get all my projects in a row. That way I can keep pushing out some content for you guys. And who knows, I might get this head off, and it just might be, poo-poo. So, one step at a time. Let's go ahead and get the bolts out, and we'll go from there. Too big. No, 11/16. 5/8. Now, this isn't the correct way. You're just going to start from the inside and work your way out like this. Like I said, it's not the best way to do it, but stay. So I'm going to start with this middle. And I'm sure all these are torque yield head bolts, so it's going to be another thing we got to consider. Now let's go here. Yeah, here, big stick. Oh. And I'm sure I'm going to have to, obliterate the heads coming off of this thing. Trying to beat them with a hammer. See. Right here. That one. We'll go to this one. Get on there. Well, that thing. Yep, that one had some. That one has some torques on it. Whew, for sure. Come on now. Come on now. Oh. No, that one didn't. Like I said, this isn't the best way to do it, but it's how I've done it. And you got all these. It didn't all crack and pop and do all that mess. I missed one. I've been procrastinating on this for so long. But now I'm at the point of this project I just kind of want it to be done already. I'm just now back into it. But that's the fun of it. Just kind of breaking it down and going, well, you know, it's in this type of condition. Is it even worth to do? Who knows? I mean, like I said, I might just get in it and say, listen, it's so expensive. It's not worth that. Have the extra 16 horsepower over the 304 or over the 232. So. But it would sure enough sound better. And it'd be different. That's what I like, is different. Is different better? Not all the time, but we're all different. Oh, you see my Christmas lights? Pretty cool. So, get these head bolts out. So, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm replacing these anyways, so I'm not gonna keep them like that. So. Yeah, they're all in pretty poor condition. They're pretty rusty at the bottom. So I know for sure, I mean, it's had moisture in it for a good while. So it's probably going to get all new valve train. I mean, the springs, I mean, it's a spring. It's whatever. Those I might keep. Ew. Sure, that's where those will go. I know. I guess it'd be back in the 60s, early 70s, before the smog era. You could hop these up pretty good, I guess, without spending the money on a 360 or... I can't remember what there was one in between this. I don't think it was a 318. I don't know, somebody can remind me in the comments. You had an option of a 304, well, it was a 304, a 360, and like a 401 or something like that. I can't remember. Now is this head just gonna pop off and hurt me? I mean, who knows, it's probably never been off. Yummy. Alright, let's not drop it. Right, ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. Get out of here. Let's set this down on a pair of pants. Good Lord. Felt like I was lifting a big block cylinder head. Ooh, that's broken. Oh no. Darn. Now that is terrible. It broke right off. I broke it right off of there. Actually, I might get lucky. I might just punch it down into the pan. Like I said, we keep going. Get you around here and we'll grab a light and we'll look together. Obviously, this is my problem child. Here. That had water in it for a long time. Well, I mean, that's still not always a killer. You know, I don't know how, but these cylinders still have cross-hatching in them. And that's pretty amazing. I mean, I don't know if this one does, but I'm going to spin it around and see. But this one does too. So these three so far have cross-hatching. This is going to be the tail if we're going to move along. Maybe if I can even find my ratchet. Still a little. I mean, let me get it to the bottom. I caught that in the pan. Alright, that's at the bottom. Yep, right there. There we go. At the bottom. I mean, it doesn't look bad at all. It's just nasty. I per se don't see an issue with that cylinder. Because I'll do like the poor man I am, and I'll hone it. Actually, it still has cross-hatching in it. The poor man I am, and I'll hone this with the piston still in here. I mean, will that tell me if the rings are good? Of course not. But I mean, that's the worst spot. It's got some pitting up here. So I think I can hone that out. Oh boy. I think I can hone that out. Which I could be wrong. I've seen me do it. Don't even feel all that bad. And there's a little bit of a lip there. Like these cylinders, they look great. With that being said, it's getting late and I want to go hang out. So, obviously, it won't be bad for the rest of all this stuff to sit with this penetrant in it. So I will be back out in the morning. I'm sorry, I have to work tomorrow. I'll be back out after work to, we'll get this other head pulled off. It'll go a little bit quicker because we know we're not going to be keeping, well, really anything besides the cylinder head, unless I can find a nice cylinder head. Anyways, well, we will start our parts list. I'll start that while I'm at work. Then maybe I'll try, if I have some downtime, I can try and look for prices. This actually still has coolant in it. I think that's why the block might still be okay. Still has green coolant in it. We'll catch you tomorrow. Well, it is the next evening. I've already had my dinner, and now I'm super fat and lazy. So let's get back at it. Yay. In Rock Auto and all those places, try and kind of get a deal. Honestly, I'm gonna get an Amazon distributor because it was only like $45, and it's an HEI style. So I mean, if I have to put 2 in a year, I don't even care, for how much this is going to be driven. But the camshaft is, of course, it's a part, so I'm not going to put a factory cam back in it, so I can't complain. But a little bit more aggressive than stock cam is just under $500, and that's pretty steep. For really anybody, I think. But, a water pump wasn't that bad. I think Rock Auto was like $45, just like the distributor. The alternator, I'm just gonna see if this one works, and if it doesn't, then I'll replace it, or maybe the one off the other engine will work. But I know a set of push rods, maybe I can clean these up, but I'd rather not, since I'm replacing the rocker arms on it. I think a set of push rods were like $65. The gasket set was like $125. So I'm gonna have to piece this one a little at a time, because family and daycare and working every day, life gets expensive. Oh, okay, that's good. There we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna try my bestest to get some parts ordered every week for this, because I still have my big project coming up next week. That's going to be my 86 C10 my drag truck project. Now, I've been planning this for quite a while. I have Ace's EFI. I've never installed EFI on carbureted style engines, but I know a bunch of people do it. But I wanted to try Ace's because they're the little guy in town. They're not, Holley, which, would I love Holley? Absolutely. But I'm running, it's got a Vortec 350 in it. It's low mileage with paperwork. Wild. Maybe if I remember, I'll actually go back through and show you. I've got a Teriyaki Tornado Turbo. Straight from China, obviously, because I wouldn't put anything else on it. I ended up picking up a set of drag slicks for it. So I'm just going to destroy the little 10 bolt that's in it. It's not going to be an all-out build, but I'll go a little bit deeper in depth once we get this apart and I start that video. Yeah. So let's get back to it. You're distracting me. Go ahead and knock these out. my battery's about to die, so I might have to go debo one out of my other truck. That one is broken. I don't know if you see this, but this might have happened, maybe taking it apart, or because it was sitting. But man, you could hear it might have an oiling issue, or it's just got super duper high miles on it. But that's why I'm replacing all this stuff. Obviously, I don't even know if this thing's going to build oil pressure or not. But I'll probably end up just, I might pull a main cap and see. If we're going to go this far, I guess I should anyways. There we go. We'll go ahead and start. The valve tips look pretty good still. But we're going to go ahead. Let's get the head bolts off of this thing. And then we'll get the head off. I'll get you back up here. You can actually see. This. We're just going to go from that inside out pattern. So much sludge in it. Well, another piece of carbon or something stuck in it. I mean, teardowns are fun until you get into the nitty gritty of it. Then you're like, well, this is going to be super expensive to replace. Or is it really worth it? I mean, no, but is it fun? Yeah. Like I said, stuff like this, it's going to take a little bit to accumulate the parts for, just like I did with my C10. Ugh. Because I'm going to have to take these heads to work and see if they'll let me put them in a tank and clean them, which not everybody has access to. Ugh. Missed this one down here. Throw it outside. That's okay. one. That one. Did that one already. Sure, let's go with this one. I'll just zip these out with the impact so I get it rip free. Oh, wow. Oh no. That one is ooey. Grab a rag. Just try and wipe that up with something. And that had a little bit of water in it too. The rest cylinders don't look that bad. Got a little junk in them, but alright, let's go ahead and turn the engine around again. And hopefully it looks kind of okay. Making a mess. That's good. I mean, it's not too bad. It's got a little bit of a spot right here. Not too bad. It's just nasty. I didn't grab my light this evening. I'm on the dark side of my shed too. Yeah, I can hone that out. I'll just leave the piston in there and hone it out. Actually, I got a little bit of brake clean I can spray down in it. Yeah, it's not too bad. I know it's a little dark right now, but the head gasket stayed. I'll keep spraying some of this oil in the cylinders just to keep them a little nice. Get that out of here. Yeah, I mean, actually doing that's taking the stuff off the cylinder walls. No, just kind of filling it with this. What little bit I have left. Well, the one that really needed it. Sure, you get a mist of lubricants. Guess I might as well go ahead and drain the oil too. I've been kind of waiting to do that. I guess we'll go ahead and do it. Get my head out of the way. I'll use this pan or the windage tray, or I couldn't even find this for some reason. I don't know if, and I know it ain't no performance application. These things didn't have but about 150 horsepower. But I'll go ahead. I do need to do, it's already had one repair done on a freeze plug, but there's a whole set of these, I think for like $15. It's not too bad. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this oil drained, because I know it's gonna be so bad. Plus, I gotta work on getting this dipstick tube out also. Oh yeah, well, it's got water in it. A lot. Oh boy. A lot of gas too. So maybe at some point somebody was trying to get it running and they couldn't. Yeah, a lot of gas in it. A lot of water. Well, there it goes. Finally starting to slow down now. Then when I flip this thing over, I'm gonna have to put a tarp down. Nice. Actually, now I can smell a lot of that penetrating. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that out. This magnetic. Of course it's not. Ugh. I'm going to set this down and lose it. That way, when I put it all together and I put oil in it, it's going to just leak out everywhere. But I was talking to my wife, and I said, hey, if I do this engine, what color do you want it? She said, well, I don't know. So I said, since it's going to be going in an old Postal Jeep, I'll do Postal Blue on the whole engine. Maybe do like valve covers white. That way you can see where they're leaking from. But if you have any better ideas, which I'm sure 99% of you do, put it in the comments and say, what color should I paint this little 304? I mean, it's not a big deal, but I think it'd just be pretty cool. Ugh. Yeah, my lights is so pretty in here. But I'm gonna keep letting this drain. I don't really think I'm gonna take the front accessories off yet. I might take them off tonight, or I might just wait. Might wait, because it's late already. I might just try and turn it over and see if I can get the oil pan off. So excited. Yeah. I know, you're right. I'm going to do it. I was just waiting for the oil to drain. Then I was gonna do it. Well, let's see how much of a mess I can make. I can't move it. I need to get one with a crank on it. I'm in a mess. My wife asked, my kids did it. See? Hey, you know what? That's fine. Except for that pesky oil leak I've got. Fixed. Fixed. Give me some more rags out here. Not ragged out. Get it? Because we tired, ragged out. I just kind of let it drain towards the front. These are bigger. Working this way. That one didn't even break. Congratulations to me. Me. Ew. Get all the dirt in there. Hurry up. I mean, the pan's not rusted up. I mean, it looks pretty clean. Your view is terrible. Trying to see if I can see any hellacious play, which I don't. Huh. Well, teeny tiny pistons. I guess for the displacement it makes sense. Well, I guess there's going to be a moment of somewhat truth. So I'm just going to pull off a main cap. Got it. One. Two. Okay. See? You love it? Now I'll have to get the torque specs for these. I don't remember which one or what they are. And by remember, I mean, I don't know what they are. And here, go. You don't want to smack these with a hammer though. Oh, not too bad actually. Yeah, not the best in the world, but I'd run them. Well, if this even really helps. There we go. Yeah, you really can't see. I mean, there are some wear marks, and they have some grooves in them. I don't know. You know, it's one of those things where this might be fine for years to come. Probably haven't even showed you yet. I'm trying to figure out my angles. But the crank looks fantastic. Besides that pesky, mud water it had in it. Other than that, honestly, I think it's going to be fine. Always remember your arrow. I know it's hard to see on this phone. You go forward, this way. But I might just leave it off for now and see. But I think it's really bright over at this corner. I think I'm going to go ahead and go on with getting parts for this thing. I'm on my hair. I think it'll be a fun engine. But yeah, it has a couple cylinders with little pitting in it. You just hone it out. You don't have to kill it. Hone it out. Yeah, the bearings don't look all that great. But I think it'll be fine. Just throw gaskets at it and don't beat the crap out of it. Which my wife does it anyway. She'll be the main one driving it. Maybe. I might drive it. But yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and get parts ordered for that. W1 Kenobi with a Banjo. One of a kind. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get some parts ordered. And it might just be it might even be a month before I can save up enough to get this project going. But sorry, my arm's getting tired. I'm done worked all day. There's my slicks I got. Got some skinnies and some thickens. Thick. But no, I think it'll be a fun build. I think it'll be fine. Once, just get some good 1540 in it, and, it'll keep all the bearings tight. But thank you for watching. I know it's kind of awkward just being in my shed with me alone at night for 2 days. But if you could like and subscribe, try and build up the channel, that would be fantastic, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching The Real Cooters Garage, and we will see you whenever. Thank you. Bye.